Cardiovascular diseases in US number 1 and in Australia number 3 main cause of the death. And we know for fact nutrition is one of the important factor in health of our cardiovascular systems. Unfortunately, most of the diet and food is available for us these days, they are not good for our health, such as bread. Most of the bread, they are basically empty calorie. All of the good nutrients such as fiber, minerals, and other benefit is taken away. There are a lot of study shows when you eat whole grains and less refined food is better for overall health. And that's the reason today I want to show you a bread you can make, which is very simple to make, tastes great, but most importantly, it supports your cardiovascular systems. And I hope you try it and you protect your health. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Reza and I have over 26 years experience in research and pharma industry. And since this year, I decided to become full-time healthy lifestyle coach, especially for middle-aged people just like myself. For a while, I wanted to add 2 ingredients in my diet, which one of them was flaxseed and another one Psyllium Husk, but I didn't know how I can add it in which form and shape. And the reason I want to add those 2 ingredients to my diet was there are several studies that show they have a lot of health benefit, especially for cardiovascular systems. And until I finally found YouTubes by Dr. Ruby from the Dr. Kitchens, which actually you combine those 2 ingredients plus other ingredients and come up with a quite interesting bread. And that motivated me to actually make that bread and with a bit of modification, and that is what I want to share with you. And I hope you try it because it's very simple to make, and if you want to protect your cardiovascular systems, I think it's an easy way to add to day-to-day diet, and hopefully you have better and longer life as a result of that. Without any further delay, let's start to see how you can prepare that bread together. This recipe is very similar, but with some modification of Dr. Ruby from the Doctor's Kitchen. And ingredient we need is flaxseed, psyllium husk, chia seed, olive oil, salt, and pumpkin seed, as well as sunflower seed. First thing, we weigh about 300 grams of the flaxseed. And flaxseed, if you consume it as it is, most of them go through our intestinal system without absorption. Therefore, we need to, if you want to get maximum health benefit, you're best to grind it. However, if you grind it, it starts to be oxidated. Therefore, it's best to grind it fresh and use it. And if you grind a lot, you should really keep it in fridge or freezer, but the best version is grind it freshly. Then we add equivalent to 275 grams of sunflower and pumpkin seed together in the ratio of 50-50. I add those 2 grained together because they have very similar property and complementary property. They're providing a lot of good protein, fat, and minerals. In top of it, they have the molecules, they call it phytosterol, which is similar structure to cholesterol, which as you consume it, reduce the absorption of the cholesterol in our intestinal system. Then we add 1 teaspoon of salt to the mix, and followed by 35 grams of the psyllium husk. Psyllium husk has amazing health benefit. Several studies show 7 to 10 grams of psyllium husk per day can lower bad cholesterol LDL by 24%, which is amazing. It's a good idea to keep mixing all of the ingredients to make very homogeneous. Next ingredient which add is chia seed. Chia seed is again has a lot of health benefit for our cardiovascular system and overall system because it's full of the omega-3 as well as soluble fiber, which I'll explain to you why it's so good. Also have a lot of good mineral as well. Next we add 450 milliliter of water, which is 50 milliliter more than original recipe by Dr. Ruby, and I find extra water helps to soluble fiber, especially the fiber from chia seed, which can absorb 10 times more than its weight, to become a bit more available and find better structure as well as hopefully better health benefit. And then add 2 spoons of the olive oil to the mix, and again I mix everything well together. Soluble fiber in chia seed, flaxseed, and psyllium husk act like a biological sponge. When those ingredients hit our intestinal system, they're producing a gel-like matrix which bind to bile acid, lead to exclusion of the bile acid through our stool. As a result, our liver have to produce new bile acid by taking cholesterol out of our blood systems, which lead to reduction of the total cholesterol and bad cholesterol, which we know is beneficial for health of our cardiovascular system. Then all of the ingredients goes to loaf of pan, which is lined with the baking paper. And I start to compacting them, as you can see here, using my hand and really pressing hard to avoid any kind of air bubble. Then I put everything inside a plastic bag in order to reduce risk of the evaporation, and leave the loaf inside the fridge at least for 1 hour. After 1 hour, we take our mixture and put it in air fryer. Again, this is a bit different. I use air fryer and use it at 180 degrees for 45 minutes. After 45 minutes, we take the loaf out of air fryer and take the loaf out of the pot and remove all of the baking paper around it. Then we put the loaf of bread without the pot back to air fryer at 180 degrees for 15 minutes to make all around of the bread cook evenly. After 15 minutes extra cooking, we take the loaf out and leave it in the cooling rack to loaf get quite nice and cool. and when it's nice and cold, we start to slice it to thin slice, as you can see here. And I always actually toast those slices before using them. And if you have, just like myself, too much of a slice, the best idea, as Dr. Ruby suggests, is you can put it in freezer, and just when you want to consume it, just take a couple of them out and toast it and have it with other food. I hope so far you enjoy watching this video. There's a couple of things I want to highlight. If you are over 40s and you have a bit concern about health of your cardiovascular systems, or you have your family have cardiovascular history diseases, you definitely, I recommend to add this bread to your diet, and it tastes good, it's very simple to prepare, and hopefully that protect your cardiovascular systems. That's something I'm going to do myself, but if you decide to do it, make sure after consuming this bread you take enough water, because those fibers, they absorb a lot of water, and if you don't do it, you may get constipated. The second thing you want to do, if you slice it, it's a good idea to toast it. By toasting, that temperature gonna destroy phytic acid, which is phytic acid is something which for protection of those grain. But when by doing that, a lot of minerals become bioavailable to us, which is you get extra health benefit. Then lastly, if you done blood test, don't look at only your total cholesterol. Always it's good idea to look at the ratio of HDL to LDL, which is HDL is good cholesterol and LDL is a bad cholesterol. And if you have opportunity, there is another test which highly recommended, is ApoB, which that's actually you need to ideally your score be under 80, and that is the protein which carries bad cholesterol in our cardiovascular systems. Therefore, if you have higher elevated ApoB, that means you have higher rate of the bad cholesterol. Therefore, lower number of that protein, it's basically ideal. In the end, I want to thank you all for giving your time to me and watching this one. And until next video, I wanted to encourage you to be active, eat healthy, and be curious. Bye for now.